I'm feeling fine, Sir Saison.
Okay, that's great. Could you please first check your internet connection if it is up and running for our class?
Sure, it is
Do you think that it is enough for our lesson for today?
Sir, it is unlimited for 3 days, sir. We can have our class for 3 days. Joke.
Okay, that's great. So, Sadia, welcome to our virtual class in oral communication in context using the LMS. And are you now in your LMS screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, as you can see there, okay, I'm seeing your screen right now. Hey, Sadia.
Good day, sir.
Hello, how are you today?
I'm feeling fine, Sir Saison.
Okay, that's great. Could you please first check your internet connection if it is up and running for our class?
Sure, it is good. I just load 50 pesos for my Wi-Fi.
Okay, and do you think that it is enough for our lesson for today?
Sir, it is unlimited for 3 days, sir. We can have our class for 3 days. Joke.
Okay, that's great. So, Sadia, welcome to our virtual class in oral communication in context using your screen right now. Kindly be reminded of the house rules for today's class. The first house rule is I want you to check your internet connection and your connection to me as your teacher, right?
Yeah, okay, sir. Is working. Then I am also ready to listen to you, sir.
Okay. And if you have any clarification, just raise your hand or you may just say, sir, I have some concern. Would it be fine?
Okay, sir. Got it.
And above all, I want you to just relax and then enjoy and have fun with our class for this afternoon.
Okay, sir. I will.
Okay, so before we start, let us first twist your tongue because this is oral communication in conver. You have a tongue twister. Can you please utter your tongue twister? Go.
Okay, sir. I have my copy in here, sir. And it goes like this. She
Okay.
sells seashells by the seashore. Again, she
Yeah.
sells seashells by the sea. This. She sells seashells by the seashore.
How about afraid?
So afraid. So I will do like this, sir. She sells. She sells by the seashore.
And how about as if you are crying?
Crying. I will do my best, sir. So it goes like
Okay.
this. She sells seashells by the seashore.
Okay, so it seems that you will be enjoying our lesson for today because of that.
I
Now, are
am
you ready?
already, yes, sir, but I am already afraid, sir.
Do not be afraid. Again, our rule, just relax and enjoy our lesson.
I will
Okay?
take a deep breath. Okay, sir, ready?
Okay. So now I want you to click on the drill button in your element screen. Can you see that?
Okay,
What is the
sir.
title of that? What is the title of the drill button?
I can feel you.
Okay. I can feel you. Now, in that activity, you are given images that convey different meanings and emotions, and you just have to identify the possible interpretation. Now, in that first image, Sadia, what does she feel?
I think, sir, she is lonely, so she is sad.
Okay. Let us know that by clicking on the turn button. Can you
Okay,
do
sir.
that?
Yes, sir. So
Let us check.
there is a word sad below the image.
Okay. And could you please click on the turn button?
Yes, sir, dancer.
Okay. Kindly click on the next button.
So this
Let
picture,
us check.
sir,
Yes. What does she feel?
she seems smiling, so I think she's happy.
Okay. Let us check on that.
Yeah, she's indeed happy.
Aha, indeed happy. And now kindly click on the next button.
This one.
What
I
does he feel?
I think the mouth is opening. His eyes also are
Yeah.
open
Right.
wide. So I think he is
Okay.
angry.
Uh-huh. He's angry. Okay. Let us check.
Yes.
Okay, there you have it. Kindly click on the next button because there are 5 images that I uploaded here.
Okay. So this one
Okay, how about that?
saying the eyes are open wide, but
Okay.
he's not angry. So maybe he is surprised.
Mm-hmm.
I will
Kindly
turn
click on turn. Yes.
yes.
Surprise.
Yes.
And how about the last image, Sadia?
Okay. Last
You can
one.
do that. Yes, please. What does she
She's
feel?
I think she is somewhat surprised and happy. Then I can say she is amazed.
Mm-hmm. She's amazed.
So
Let us check on that. Uh-huh. You've got like,
she's really amazed.
oh, she's really amazed. And you've got an amazing score, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, so let us first go on to the review and kindly click on the review button to check your understanding of the previous lesson. That's review. Yeah. What
Dancer.
can you see there? Okay. Kindly read the instruction for me, please.
Read each statement. If it is true, write fact. Bluff if false.
Okay. So that's very simple. If it is true, write fact or key in fact. And you key in the word bluff if it is false. So are you ready?
Ready, sir?
Okay. I want you to start with the first statement. Kindly read that and then answer fact
Uh,
or bluff.
Verbal communication uses words to convey message. So for
Okay.
me, the answer will be the word fact.
Okay. Okay, that's facts. Correct.
Right.
Next, please.
Verbal communication can happen only in face to face. Mhm.
Mhm.
This will be
Let
my
us see
answer.
your answer on that.
I will click the check button, sir.
Yes. Uh-huh. Okay, that's again correct. How
Tone
about
of
the third?
voice. Okay, tone of voice is important in verbal communication. So I think it is very important. So I will answer fact. Check.
Okay. Okay, next please.
Written communication is a form of verbal communication. So I
Mm-hmm.
am really confused with this number, sir, but I will do my best. So for me, the answer is bluff.
Uh-huh. Let us check.
Sorry,
Oh, that's wrong.
that's wrong.
Okay. Okay. I'll get back to you later on that item. So let's first proceed with the last statement.
Okay, sir. Verbal communication is the most effective form of exchanging messages. So
Let us check your answer on that.
I will do with fact. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Could you please click on the show results button? There
Okay,
you have it.
sir.
Let us check your score. Oh, you got 4 out of 5 correct answers. Not bad, Celia. Not
Okay,
bad.
thank you, sir. But I have one mistake.
Okay. Yes, you are actually you got it wrong in item number 4 when you said that it's bluff, right? That written communication is a form of verbal communication because, as we have discussed yesterday, written communication is also a form of verbal communication, although the verbal communication often evokes spoken communication. But I want you to be reminded that it also means or it also includes written communication. Is that clear?
Okay, sir, got it.
Okay. Now, that's not that bad for a first timer here. Let us move on to the next lesson. Kindly click on the next button, please.
Okay, sir.
What is the title of the activity? Could you please read that?
See what it says.
Okay, see what it says. So you're just going to, you have the other common expressions in Facebook messaging, and I want you to connect the emojis in column B that would reinforce the message being conveyed in the statement in column A. So you just have to drag and then drop, right?
Okay,
I
sir.
know you can do that. Okay, so can you do that faster?
Yes, sir. It is very familiar because I am very used with Facebook. Okay, can
Okay,
I
that's
start,
great.
sir?
Yes, you may start right now.
Done, sir.
Okay, so let us check if you get it perfect or you miss one or two. Kindly click on the check button.
Check. Okay, sir. I've
And
got
now,
7 out of 7. Yes.
okay, very good. You've got 7 out of 7. How does it feel to get perfect score?
I am really happy. I am already
Okay,
improving.
okay, that's great. Now, let us move on to the next activity. Kindly click on the next button. Okay.
Non-verbal
Okay.
communication.
That's our lesson for today on nonverbal communication. But before that, I want you to be oriented on the objectives of our class for this afternoon. Could you please show me the screen on objectives and kindly read the objectives for today?
Okay, sir. At the end of a 1 hour session, the learner will be able to, number one, distinguish verbal from nonverbal communication. Number two, demonstrate appropriate nonverbal symbol in a certain communication situation. And number three, realize the importance of using appropriate nonverbal cues to achieve effective communication.
Okay, very good. So this is very simple, and I know that you can do it. And I really expect that you can attain these objectives. You're just going to distinguish verbal from nonverbal communication and then demonstrate appropriate nonverbal symbol in a certain communication situation that I will be giving to you within this period. And then you have to realize the importance of using appropriate nonverbal cues to achieve effective communication. Do you understand that?
Okay, sir. I am
Okay. So
already
it's
feeling nervous. If I can do it, sir.
don't be, don't be nervous. I know that you can do it. Remember, you are an honor student, right?
That is already the pressure, sir. But I will do
Okay.
my best.
Yes, that's the spirit. So kindly go to the next button.
Watch and learn.
Uh huh. That's watch and learn.
What shall I do,
Okay.
sir?
Okay, it's actually a video showing nonverbal communication. I want you to play the video and then observe and learn from that. Kindly play the video now.
Okay, sir. Physical communication with someone strong social interaction such as smile, phone, sense of the inside dialysis. Social. Interactions, some social self. Physical communication is the most common.
Are you done with the video, Sadia?
Not yet, sir. I'm done, sir.
Okay, now that you're done watching the video clip, I want you to reflect on the following questions and kindly answer our next activity. Kindly click on the analysis button
Okay,
you
sir.
have there. Yes. Okay, there you are. Analysis. Kindly read the instruction for me, please.
After watching the video clip, please answer the following questions. How do they use their eyes to express emotions? Give an example. How do their faces show their interest, approval, or other emotion to what the other people says? Please record your answer.
Okay, so you just have to answer the two questions using audio recording. And I believe you have with you our rubrics on audio recording, right?
Yes, sir, I got it. Receive it from your
Okay.
email.
Oh, yes. And now I wanted to answer the question, how do they use their eyes to express emotions? Give example. And then how do their faces show their interest, approval, or other emotion to what the other person says? Now you start recording your answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start.
Okay, I believe the eyes are the windows of our soul. So if we are using our eyes to express our feelings, so it varies. Like if we open it wide, so it means whether we are surprised or amazed. While it is we use our eyes in showing happiness, the eyes also smiles. And how about the faces? So if I am showing my approval, I can do not. Also, I can do a thumbs up to express my approval. That's my answer, sir. I am already nervous. Done
Okay,
submitting,
can we
sir.
Okay, that's very good. Again, do not be nervous because that's really one of the advantages of audio recording, that it's really on the spot and it will really reveal your knowledge abruptly to the listener. Anyway, I'll be getting back your audio recording later on with rubrics. But before that, let us first proceed with our next activity and kindly click on the button that's entitled Was Up. Can
Okay,
you see
sir.
that?
Was up.
Okay. Yes. There's again another video on nonverbal communication. And after you watch this video, you will be answering some of my questions. Kindly play the video,
Okay,
please, and
sir.
make it faster.
Okay.
Yes.
Done, sir.
Okay,
I'm
very
done with the
good.
video presentation.
Okay, now I want you to answer the question to check if you really understand the video. Okay, Sadia, you just have to tell me whether it's verbal or non-verbal.
Okay.
Is that clear? Okay. Now, okay, Sadia, facial expression is it verbal or non-verbal?
Non-verbal, sir.
Okay, very good. How about body language? Is that verbal or non-verbal?
Okay, body language, I believe it is also a non-verbal.
Okay. How about spoken word? Spoken word.
Spoken words. I think it is a verbal communication, sir.
Okay, that's correct. How about haptics? Haptics.
Haptics. It is a non-verbal communication, sir.
Okay, that's correct. By the way, Sadia, when you hear the word haptics, what comes to your mind when you hear the word haptics?
I think
Haptics.
it is somewhat touch to our sense of touch.
Okay, you got it. But we will be discussing further on the types of nonverbal communication. But when you associate the word touch to haptics, that's correct. How about oculesics? Oculesics. Could you please spell the word oculesics?
Sure.
Oculesics.
Sir Sison always surprises me. Now spelling. Okay.
Okay.
The
You can do
spelling of
that.
the word oculesics.
Uh-huh.
Oculesics. Is that correct, sir?
Okay, that's correct. That's Oculesics.
Yes.
Oculesics. So is that verbal or non-verbal?
I think it is also a non-verbal communication, sir.
Okay, so oculesic study is actually a subcategory of kinesics and is the study of eye movement. You have eye gaze and other eye-related nonverbal communication. That's oculesics.
Okay,
Anyway,
I see,
we will
sir.
be discussing that later on. So that's correct. You were able to differentiate verbal from nonverbal and give examples. Now, it seems that you are ready to our application activity. Could you please click on show off button?
Okay, sir.
Show off. Yes. What do you have there? Okay. Kindly read the instruction for me, please.
The instruction is identify the feeling or emotions conveyed on the gestures, body language, and facial expression shown on the pictures.
Okay. That's very easy. So you just have to key in your answer and then click on the check button, right?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Go ahead
So,
with image one.
number one, her eyes are open wide as if she wants to eat something or somebody. So I think her feeling
Maybe
is,
somebody.
I think the feeling
Image two.
this one I really know
That's
because this is from the Korean. So I
what
think
does that mean in Korean?
it is oppa.
Oh, opa. That's common among millennials today, right?
Yes,
Okay.
and I think oppa means love.
Okay, love.
So can I check
Let
it,
us check
sir?
on that. Yes. Go ahead. On show results. Show results.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's 3/3 correct.
Yeah, that's
Congratulations.
perfect.
Okay.
Okay, sir. I'm
Okay.
ready.
Yes, you just have to tick on the statement that you think best corresponds to the correct answer from the statement above. So I wanted to read first the statement and then tick on the appropriate statement or the correct answer, right?
Okay, sir.
Okay, yes, go ahead, please.
Non-verbal and verbal communication are interconnected in which of the following ways? I think the answer will be all of the above. So what shall I do, sir? Can I click check?
You have to click on the check button. Yes, got it. Okay. Let us see.
It is
That's
correct.
correct. Next.
Which of the following is not non-verbal communication?
Okay.
Loud
Not
argument,
part.
not part. So I think the better will be a loud argument.
Okay.
Cross my fingers for this.
Kindly click on check and let us see.
Yes. Which of the following is non-verbal? The answer will be feels, feelings, attitudes.
Okay.
Yes.
How about
It's very confident. Confidence.
okay? Confidence. Kindly
Confidence.
check. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, correct.
Yes.
Yes.
I think
We
I last number.
okay.
Yes. I got 5 out of 5.
You're really intelligent. Yeah, I know that you can do that.
Thank you,
Okay.
teacher.
Since you are really very love your activities in the afternoon, so Steve, I'd like to congratulate you on that. Let us move on to our next button. You have there agreement.
Hey,
What's the
sir.
title? Okay. That
Improvise role play.
okay, role play. It really suits your personality because I know that you are really great with speech and stage arts.
Oh,
Right?
I will
Okay.
be an artist someday. Okay, sir. You will create a role play pantomime using non-verbal symbols through a video presentation. You will choose from the scenes provided below. Videos will be uploaded in your LMS account. Scene 1. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. You will be late in school. Scene 2. You unintentionally sent obscene photo in your class group chat. Scene 3. You are currently using computer and suddenly your younger sibling interrupted your work. I think I have already an idea for my agreement, sir. And I will
Okay,
surprise
that's
you with
good.
this.
You really love surprises, my dear. Anyway, I have rubrics with you.
Yes, sir,
And
got it.
okay, could you please read that? You have their video production, language, creativity, the language situation, and the script or storyboard, right? Can you see
Okay,
that
sir.
in your rubrics?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
that's great. Now, I want you to submit the output tomorrow, the next day, at the same time. I know you can do that.
Okay, sir, that's quite a challenge, but I will do it, sir.
Okay, so let us move on to our next button. That's entitled, what's the title?
Reflection, acting 101.
Okay, this is Acting 101. I want to demonstrate nonverbal symbol in a certain communication situation. So this is just very easy. I will not be choosing any more communication situation, but our communication today during our lesson. So Sadia, I want you to show me nonverbal symbol with your general impression of our lesson for today. Can you do that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm watching it in a video right now. I can see your face
Okay.
on screen. Yes, please. Okay,
So
give
this will.
me give me nonverbal symbols and then explain it. Let's start with the first nonverbal. Okay.
This is the first,
What does
sir.
that mean?
Sir,
What does
afraid.
that mean?
Sir, afraid.
Afraid. Why afraid? You're afraid of our class?
Sir, since this is the first time that we are having our class using LMS, and I am of course with face to face using the LMS with you, sir. That's why I'm afraid. But suddenly, sir, I felt like this.
Wow, you felt like that. What is that?
Surprise! Because
Okay, why surprise?
you always amaze me, sir, with your activities. I really didn't know at first that I have an actress within me.
Uh,
And lastly, sir,
okay.
this is
Yes,
my
what is that?
feeling.
Okay, what about that?
Of course, because I learned a lot. I realized that non-verbal communication is really effective in our communication.
Okay, that's very good. You know what, Sadia? This is all because we use the LMS at the same time. Student like you is very eager to learn a lot from all the lessons provided, whether it be modular or online. Yeah, I really appreciate you with that. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Now, I would like you to be informed, Celia, that at the end of this lesson, we were able to distinguish verbal from nonverbal communication. That's great. And you're also able to demonstrate appropriate nonverbal symbol in certain communication situation. Plus, you have realized the importance of using appropriate nonverbal cues to achieve effective communication. Kudos on that because our objectives were really attained for today, right?
Okay, thank you,
Okay.
sir.
And applause to you on that. Now, would you show me a nonverbal symbol showing approval with all the things that I have said? Showing approval. How do you do that?
A
Nonverbal.
thumbs up, sir. Two thumbs up. Last head nod.
Okay, two thumbs up plus a head nod. Okay, that's great. So, Celia, thank you so much for attending to our class of this afternoon. And I
Thank you
hope
also,
that you
sir.
really, yes, you really, really learn a lot from our discussion.
Yes, sir. I really learned a lot.
Okay, and lastly, before I end, could you show me a nonverbal symbol like ending this conversation or this class? How do you end this?
Okay. Goodbye, Sir Saison.
Bye. Ah, with an
Bye.
opa.
Yes.
Okay, it means love, right? Okay. Bye, Celia.
Bye.
Ay, mami, este trago en tu nombre, mi amor. Me quieren agitar, me incitan a gritar. Soy como una roca, palabras no me tocan. Y adentro hay un volcán que pronto va a estallar. Yo quiero estar tranquilo, es mi situación, una desolación. Soy como un lamento, lamento boliviano que un día empezó y no va a y mi corazón idiota siempre brillará. Y yo te amaré por siempre. Nena, no te penes en la cama, que los viajantes se van a atrasar. Mamita, por favor, no me hagas sufrir más. Me quieren agitar, me incitan a gritar. Soy como una roca, palabras no me tocan y adentro hay un volcán. Pronto va a estallar, yo quiero estar tranquilo. Es mi situación, una desolación. Soy como un lamento boliviano que un día empezó y no va a terminar. Y a nadie hace daño. Yo hoy estoy aquí, borracho y loco, y mi corazón idiota siempre brillará. Y yo te amaré por siempre. Nena, no te peines en la cama, que los viajantes se van a atrasar.
Listen, you say you wanted to, ahora tú no me das nada. Quisiendo tocarte, besarte de duda, me tienes cuajado, rapeando en un lunes, bebiendo bermudes, borracho no dudes, Billy Rubin a su vez. Así que yo tuve que beber en lo
Y
que
yo te
sé.
amaré por siempre. Nena, no te peines en la cama, que los viajantes se van a atrasar. ¡Mamita!
Good afternoon, senior high school teachers from Davao Oriental Division. Just I would like to congratulate the presenter for, we have Brando Saison for the oral communication in context. Very well done. So amazing presentation, very live. Congratulations, Brandy Saison and Saadia M. Estrella of Lupon National Comprehensive High School and Lupon Vocational High School. Thank you so much. So just this morning also, we have seen the presentation of Michael Kanakan and Iris Makaheni of Lupon Comprehensive High School and Manuel Guinness B Senior National High School. So we still have one. What about may I ask if we still have Manuel B. Guinness Senior National High School, senior high school teachers, Charmaine Ann Alcantara and Carla Grace Parcon with Juvie Relojeros. And we still have on deck, maybe, if their video is ready, if their presentation is now ready, we still have two, San Isidro National High School and Luzon National High School with Erwin Bilain and Oliver Joey Sitoy for mathematics presentation, and another one for communication at Pananaliksik from Baganga National High School, Cherry Ann P. Lopez and Gretel B. Tros with Jenny Muyalde. I think only one is ready to rumble. We have the first presenter, the 21st century literature from Philippines and the world. With you this afternoon, our second presenter, Charmaine Ann Alcantara, Carla Grace Parcon with Relojeros of Manuel B. Genius Senior National High School. Take it away.
Good day, everyone. This is Mom Charmaine, and welcome to our 21st Century Literature from the Philippines and the World online class. May I know who are around today?
Carla's here, ma'am.
Juvie, ma'am.
Okay, Juvie and Carla, I hope you are both ready and excited to learn for today. Before we'll proceed to the lesson proper, let me guide you first to our learning management system. So let me share my screen first. So can you see my screen now?
Yes, ma'am.
Not yet, ma'am.
And can you see the LMS?
Yes,
Not
ma'am.
yet, ma'am. It's still loading.
Oh, okay. We'll wait for Carla because her signal is not yet very good. But that's all right. That's fine. So how about that, Carla? Can you see the LMS now?
Not yet, ma'am. Your share screen is not yet previewing.
Okay, for a
Okay,
while.
it's here now.
Okay, so you can see the LMS now?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is our learning management system. And for this course, I have prepared your lessons and activities for the whole week. For day one, I will be with you to guide you all throughout the activities. But on the succeeding days, you can actually do the activities on your own. Okay? Just be reminded that if I will not be with you, you just have to do the activities in chronological order. That means you should not move to the next activity, not unless you are done with the first one. So is that understood?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, very good. So these are our sessions for this week. So as you can see, we have session 1, 2, 3, and 4. But for this day, we'll just do session 1. Okay? So let's get started. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, very
Yes,
good.
ma'am.
So I'll stop sharing now, and then Carla, will you be the one to do the screen sharing? Would that be
Okay,
fine,
ma'am.
Carla? Okay, good. Okay, so Carla, please share your screen.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, we're waiting. Okay, now we can see it now. So please do. Okay, very good. So we can see it. How about you, Judy? Can you see the screen of Carla?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. So, Carla, so what's our first activity there in session 1? Please open it, Carla. The Let Us Learn. Please open the PDF file and
Done, ma'am.
read our main objective for this week.
Okay, so this week's learning objective is to discuss how different contexts enhance the text meaning and enrich the reader's understanding.
Okay, very good. Judy, please read our specific objective.
Objective for today is to identify similarities between the author and the subject of the literary text.
Okay, thank you, Juvie and Carla. So as what you have read, we have our main objective that we have to target for the whole week, and that is to discuss how different contexts, such as biographical context, cultural context, historical context, and critical context, could help a reader understand a certain text. And for this specific day, we have to achieve also one specific target. And that is, again, to identify similarities between the author and the subject. and the subject of the literary text, focusing on biographical context. Okay? So let's move to our next activity. Go back to your LMS, Carla.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. The second activity, what do we have there? What
Let
is it?
us try.
Okay, let us try.
Okay.
That activity, you have to, that's one way to see how prepared you are to begin a new course of study. So don't worry about getting a good score. This is not graded, but it will definitely give you the gist of the whole week's lesson. Okay, so are you ready? Please
Yes, ma'am.
open it now. Julie and Carla, it's just a
Yes,
pre.
ma'am.
Okay, open it in a new tab, Carla. Oh, that's fine. But later, make sure that you just have to click the go back code to see history, okay? Do not
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, very good. So, mentimeter.com. So, wait for me to navigate Mentimeter. Okay, so what do you see? Can you see the thumbs up?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am. We can see
ma'am.
the thumbs up.
Let's start. Let's see how prepared you are to begin this course of study. But again, as I said a while ago, do not worry if you will not get a perfect score in this activity. Okay, no worries.
Okay, ma'am.
Start. Waiting for the players. I have Carla and Julie. Okay, I have one player already and two. Okay, let's start. One. Okay. Okay. Press it now. Good. Okay, let's see who's leading. Oh. Good. So the fastest answer, the fastest person who got the answer would get the much higher score actually. Okay. Next. And while okay, let's see. Okay.
Uh-oh. I got the wrong answer, ma'am.
Okay, let's see who's leading. Okay, no worries. Like I said. Hey, wrong.
Wrong answer.
That's fine. Okay, let's start the leader. Carla. I think this is the last one, the last question. Hey.
Oh, ma'am. I'm wrong again.
Let's see who got the leader.
My battery is getting low.
Hey. We have Carla. That's one. Very good. Okay. So, as I said a while ago, okay, you don't have to worry if you did not get a perfect score in that one because, as I've said, it's not graded. Okay, so Carla, are you sharing now? Okay, go back.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. So the concepts and the terms that you've seen there in the pre-test are actually all the words and the concepts that you encounter for this week's topic. So you remember those words that you've encountered, okay? Because all
Okay,
throughout the
ma'am.
week we will learn all those things. Okay, so after our let us try was our next activity in our LMS. Carla, what is it?
It's pre-reading activity 1.
Okay, pre-reading activity 1. So, Judy, please read the instructions in pre-reading activity 1.
Okay, just wait for a while, Mom. Okay, pre-reading activity 1. Get to know the author behind the poem and you will encounter for this week's lesson. Take note about the information you can gather about him as this might help you understand better the poem you are about to study.
Okay, very good. So, Carla, please open the file.
Okay, ma'am.
Pre-reading activity 1. That's it. Okay, so what do you see in there?
Ma'am, I can see a resume of a person named Danton Remoto.
Okay, so I will give you 2 minutes to read, observe, and familiarize the resume or the biographical account of Anton Remoto. Okay, he's actually the author of the poem that you will read for this day. Okay, so your 2 minutes starts now. Okay, so what can you say about Anton Remoto? Anyone? We have Judy first. What can you say about him based on what you've read from his biographical account?
Ma'am,
Yes,
Danton Remoto seems to be very well educated.
that's right. But how did you find out, Judy?
His academic background is impressive as he has studied not just one, but many courses from different prestigious universities here and abroad, like Ateneo de Manila and UP Diliman, and abroad, University in UK.
Oh, very good. How about you, Carla? What are your observations on our writer, Danton Remoto?
Okay, ma'am. So my observations is Danton Remoto is well known in the Philippines and even other places because of his writing.
Okay, how did you find out?
He has acquired many achievements in terms of getting awards for his literary pieces, ma'am. He has been recognized also here in the country and in other places po. His works has been published all over the world po, ma'am.
Oh, very good. Carla and Judy, excellent observations. By the way, Carla, I could not see your face. So please move your tilt a little your laptop because I could not see your face. Okay, that's it. So,
How about that, ma'am?
okay, that one. I could see your pretty face now, Carla. Okay, so now let's move to our pre-reading activity 2. Please go back to the LMS, Carla. Okay, again, before you go back to pre-reading activity 2, remember the things that you've learned from the biographical account of Danton Remoto, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So we'll have pre-reading activity 2, our next activity. Okay? So please read pre-reading activity 2.
Okay, so create a semantic map on what you know about the author and Jose Rizal. You focus on the similarities of the two. You may add their achievements and also contributions to the society. A sample semantic map is done for you.
Okay, so please open out the file, Carla. It's a video actually. So I hope it would work. Oh, it's tilting. So you just adjust, okay? I think
Okay,
you
ma'am.
can see it clearly. Okay, so play the video now, Carla. That's a sample of the semantic map. Okay, that's how you'll do it. Is there a music in there?
Of your favorite novel and describe it. So first, draw any shape in the middle. Then write characters, and you could also write the title of your favorite novel. Afterwards, draw connecting lines and shapes for the characters. And here, you have Jamie. Hello, London. Then draw again lines and
Loading. That's
shapes
fine.
or descriptions. Then fill it up with words like Jamie. You could say God fearing. For Landon, you could write selfless. Actually, use any shape you like. I think you're now ready to create your own.
Okay, so you may use bond paper, anything that you have there in your houses, and then write legibly, okay? So the one presented to you is just a sample, so you can actually feel free to create your own graphic organizer or semantic map, okay? So you have 10 minutes to do the activity, okay? Time starts now. Okay, Julie and Carla, please work on your semantic map. Carla is smiling. I saw you.
I'm so happy.
How about you, Julie? Are you doing well there?
I
Yes,
love
ma'am.
ma'am.
Good. Okay, 5 minutes more. Okay, I think your time is up. We'll have Carla now for the sharing, and then later I'll also ask Juby for other activities. Okay. So for this
Okay,
sharing,
ma'am.
let's have Carla. So Carla, can you show your work? Can you just do it like that? And but after this activity or after today's session, you have to send it to me. Okay. Take a picture
Okay,
of it.
ma'am.
Or PM.
Ma'am, can you see my output?
Yes, very good. Very nice. Okay, can you explain your work, Carla?
Okay, ma'am. So this is my semantic map. Ma'am, as you can see, I have written here similarities on top. Then Danton, Remoto, and Jose Rizal on the second level. Okay,
Good.
so then for these similarities, I have written Filipinos, writers, well-educated, studied and at Ateneo, and well-known for their works.
Okay, good.
So
Next.
Filipino, of course, they are full-blooded Filipinos. And then writers, because Remoto wrote poems, essays, and Rizal has also written notable works like famous No Limitang Hire and El Filibusterismo.
Ah, very good.
And then I have also here well-educated
because both have studied from the known universities and have studied a number of courses. And
Yes.
then the last one, well known for their works because Remote has won various awards, while of course, who among us Filipinos do not know Rizal, our hero?
Okay, very good. That's very impressive, Carla. So you've really presented similarities between Remoto and Jose Rizal, and you've exhibited great stock knowledge about our national hero. That's very good, Carla. So as we go on with our lesson this week, we will also learn some connections between the author's life and the particular literary text. So just like the life of Danton Remoto and his particular literary text. So are there anything in his biographical? What we need to see now is that would help explore more about that. We'll use this poem, Padre Paura witnesses the execution of Rizal as our basis. Okay, so discover what Padre Paura witnesses.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So move to go back to your LMS, Carla. Just go back to the LMS and then we'll have the next activity there. Okay, what's the next? We have the guide questions first. Okay, so we'll read first the guide questions, the comprehension questions that will help you understand the poem. Open the PDF file, Carla. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So please read questions 1 to 3, Carla. And then Juvie will read questions 4 to 7. Okay?
Okay, so question one. Who is Pepe?
Ask the persona about purgatory. And then the third,
And the third question is the poem talks about the nature of stars. Can you explain what he means in terms of science?
okay, so we're like scientists here. There's science also in literature. Okay, how about questions 4 to 7? Juvie, please read the questions.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, for question number 4, this discussion of a star is also a metaphor. Why is it so? For question number 5, why was Rizal executed? How is this similar to the idea of a star? Relate this to Philippine history. Question number 6, what do you think the persona felt for Rizal? Give textual evidence. Do you feel the same way? Why or why not?
And the last,
And the last question is, what do you think was Rizal's greatest contribution to Philippine society?
okay, so those are the comprehension questions that will guide you in understanding the poem better. Okay, so Carla, go back to our LMS. Okay, and then what's our next? Let us study.
Let us study.
Okay, so read the poem, Padre Paura, of Rizal, written by Danton Remoto. So you'll be given 15 minutes to do the reading and then try to reflect also on the guide questions as you read, okay? Then later I'll be asking you about it. Okay, so open it, Carla. Why don't you read it aloud first? Okay, Carla, please read it, and then Juvie, and then Carla. Okay, but then later you can read it on your own there. Okay, Carla,
Okay.
with feelings, Carla. Okay, read it with.
Okay, so let me start. I still the municipal, shivering on this December morning. Ago, Pepe came to me in the observatory. I thought we would talk.
Yes, with feelings, Juvie. Read it with feelings.
Yes, ma'am. About the stars, that do not collide. In the sky, instead, he asked me about purgatory. My cheeks still ruddy from the sudden sun after the bitter winter in Europe.
Okay, next.
And on this day, with the year beginning to turn, salt stings my eyes. I see Pepe, a blur between the soldiers, with their monsieurs race and the early mornings.
Okay, the last lines.
Star still shimmering, even if millions of miles away, the star itself is already dead.
Okay, so I'll give you another 5 minutes to 10 minutes to uh, reflect on the meaning of the poem and then try to connect it also to the biographical account of Danton Remoto.
Yes,
Amen.
ma'am.
Okay, so 5 minutes. Okay, your time is up. So how did you find the poem? Did you like it? Do you like it? What emotions did it bring to you? Carla?
Um, as I read the poem, ma'am, I feel gloomy upon reading the poem because it reminds me of the death of our hero, Sir Rizal.
Um, how about you, Julie?
I feel the same way with Carla, ma'am. While reading, I could visualize on my mind how Rizal was gunned down,
Anya.
executed by soldiers on the 30th of December, I guess.
Yeah, I feel the same way also. Feel
Uh,
sad, right? To remember how soldiers killed, executed, the word is really harsh, executed our national hero. Okay, so now I believe you can answer our guide questions already. So our process of answering the guide questions is through our chat room. Okay, so I will wait for your answers. Okay, so go back to our LMS. And then we have there the guide questions, or I'll be the one to do the screen sharing this time. Carla, you could actually, oh, no problem. You could type your answers there.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. And then Juby also, please send your answers.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, click here to enter chat. Okay, good. So look at it here.
Okay.
Okay, Carla Grace and then Juby Relajero are here. We could just answer in probably 2 to 3 sentences. That would be fine. Okay, Juvie, that is answer to what number is that, Juvie?
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. I forgot. That
No
is
problem, no
the
problem.
answer. Question number three, ma'am.
Okay, so you said there a star. So this is the question that is related to science, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Star is a big hot ball of fire. Stars are born to do its duty and function in the universe. It gives heat and light to the planets and other heavenly bodies. Very good, Julie. Hmm. I should commend your science teacher because you remember your lessons in science. Very good. Okay, Carla, since it's, her answer also, I think this is for question number one. Correct, Carla?
Yes, ma'am.
He said here, Pepe is Jose P. Rizal. He is our national hero, the author of the famous book Nole Tangere and El Filibusterismo. He is one of the most notable propagandists and prominent contributors in the Philippine history as well as in Philippine literature. Very good answer, Carla.
Thank you, ma'am.
I'll wait for other answers to the other questions. Probably I will read two more answers. Okay, and then we'll move to the next activity. But of course, you have to answer all. Okay, and then you just send it to me later, or I will read it later. Who is your science teacher, Juvie?
Ma'am, Mrs. Makahine is our science teacher, ma'am.
Nakahini, very good. Okay, there's another answer here. Question number two. So, what was the question again for number two? Why does Pepe ask the persona about purgatory? So, Carla's answer: purgatory is a place of suffering of the souls who died, and probably he asked about it because he felt that his life is about to end. Yeah, it's very good. Rizal was. And the last, we have here Juvi's answer for the fourth question. So the star refers to as a Rizal. He was a metaphor. Wait, I'll read the fourth question first. The discussion of a star of a star in the poem is also a metaphor. So why is this so? The star refers to as a Rizal. He was a star. He was born to do his purpose here on earth. It brings hope and life, not just to the Filipinos, but also to other nations who suffer the same way as we witness in the hands of our colonizers. Very good answers, Juvie and Carla. I'm very impressed with the two of you.
Thank
Good.
you, ma'am.
Okay, so now let's go back to our element. Carla, go back. Thank you. So, okay, so there. Now, let's go back and recall the biographical account of Danton Remoto. In a way, I would like to ask, did it help you understand the meaning of the poem that you read? Did it enrich your understanding of that literary text? Carla, what do you say?
Yes, ma'am.
Why do you think so?
It did enhance my understanding of the poem in a way that while reading Danton Remoto's poem and his biographical account, as a reader, it was easier for me to understand why the persona used in the poem was Padre Faura as Remoto was also a professor of Ateneo,
Yeah.
as visualized in one of the settings of the poem. I stand on the roof of the Ateneo Municipal, as the author himself is familiar with the setting.
Okay, very good. So you've presented a textual evidence also. Very good, Carla. How about you, Juvie? And okay, Juvie.
Um, Pardon me, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'd like to ask if the biographical account of Danton Remoto has helped you in understanding the poem.
Okay, ma'am. I could also say that Remoto's biographical account, specifically his work as a writer, can be equated to Jose Rizal. That's just like in the poem, Rizal, who was like a star, has a function to fulfill, and even if he was long gone, his contribution to Philippine society remained in us. And like Rizal, Rimoto would also like to give that message that being a writer, he has a certain duty to fulfill, a duty wherein he can contribute to our society, in his case, to Philippine literature.
Okay, impressive answers. Excellent. I'm very impressed with the two of you. Literature sometimes it's very difficult, right, to understand because of course the meaning. You really have to reflect on all those things. But the two of you shown that you love. Do you love literature? You love
Yes,
reading?
Yeah, ma'am. I love reading.
Juvi, do you love reading?
yes, ma'am, I really love reading.
Very good. So I'm glad that you were able to express those thoughts. So now let's move to our formative assessment. We're almost done. Okay, so please bear with me first. Formative assessment using Kahoot. Okay, but I think I'll be the one to do the sharing, Carla.
Okay, ma'am.
So stop sharing. You could, okay, that's it there. And then I'll be the one to share. Okay, distance now. So very good now. Okay, so what? Okay, here. Okay, so how do you find our elements? Do you think this is helpful? Do you like it?
Yes,
Helpful.
It's very nice, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Where is the Kahoot? Okay, here. Can you see it?
Not
not
yet,
yet,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Kahoot for formative assessment. Do you see it?
Not yet.
Not yet, ma'am.
How about this one? Choose a way to play this Kahoot. Can you see it?
No, ma'am.
Not yet?
Not yet.
Not yet, ma'am.
For a while. Okay, I'll go back to our. If it's live, this would really happen sometimes, right? Okay, for a
Yes,
while, stop sharing, and then present now again, and then now. Okay, this one.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Can you see it?
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we can see it now.
Oh, you can see it, but I cannot see it here for a while. Okay, this one. Can you see it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Classic, and then okay. So prepare your Kahoot.it. Okay,
Yes.
then enter the code 1176584. Again, we have 1176584. So this is just a formative assessment again, not yet graded, but of course this would help you. It would be better if you could answer this also because we've already done with the lesson. Okay, so I have Juvie here. Carla, where are you, Carla?
It's still loading, ma'am.
Loading. It's all right. We'll wait for Carla. Okay, Carla and Juvie are here now. Good. So let's start. Okay, look at the screen here. Okay. Okay. So are you ready? 4 questions only. Okay. Who is the author of the poem Padre Faura? With okay. Answer. You have 20 seconds. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Okay. Okay, let's see next. Okay, for a while. Don't forget here. Okay, next. What textual evidence found in the poem that could directly be associated with the author? Okay. Okay. Is it very fast?
Kind of.
Oh, I got zero.
Oh, really? Sometimes it's confusing because of the colors, right? But that's fine.
Yes.
Okay, next.
But
Okay, we have a true or false question. One of the similarities between the author and the subject of the text is that they are both writers and Filipinos. Is it true or false? Okay. Okay, so we have true. So, okay, Carla, very good.
Oh, I got zero again.
this is so fun.
It's fine. Normal. Okay, the last question. What type of context that focuses on the connections between the author's life to a particular literary text? Okay. Is it cultural, biographical, literary, and historical? I'm sorry a while ago because I think I moved the question already without waiting for Juby's answer because her internet is not so good. Correct, Juby?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
moved it to the next without waiting for your answer. I'm very sorry. My bad. Okay, so we have Carla. Very good, Carla. Okay, so we'll leave here and then we'll go back to our LMS. Okay, where is that? Okay, so I think we are almost done. But before that, for your assignment, here you have to watch this video to be able to get an in-depth explanation on how different contexts enhance the text meaning and enrich the reader's understanding of literary pieces. So I presented a video here that would give you a deeper explanation on how geographical context and other types of context, which will be discussed on the succeeding sessions. Okay, like cultural context, yeah, critical context, historical context, and all those contexts in the world. So that's it. So that's for your assignment. So you could just watch it probably tomorrow because I think you're tired already with our online class today. Okay?
Okay,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Questions? Do you have questions?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay, so I think that's it. Thank you very much for listening, for your enthusiasm, and for your participation. So I'll see you. I will just message you again for the next Google Meet. Okay. But again, before I end, I'll just like to remind you the one that I said a while ago. You can work on your own for sessions 2, 3, okay, and probably 4 also. But again, do not move to the next activity, not unless you're done with the first one. So you have to do it in chronological order. Okay, is that understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. So thank you and have a great day.
Bye, ma'am.
Okay,
Bye,
bye. Bye.
Congratulations to a very job well done. Very good teacher simulators of Manuel B. Guinness Senior National High School. Congrats, Ma'am Charmaine Ann Alcantara, with her two students, Carla Grace Parcon and Juvie Relojero. Congratulations. So I'd like to have a recap of all the things that we have this today. In the morning, we have two presenters for science, the core subjects with Michael Kanakan and Iris Makahene of Manuel B. Guinness Senior National High School and Lupon Comprehensive National High School. Thank you so much for your positive response. And we have also presenter from Filipino. Congratulations. Also, Ma'am Cherry Auntie Lopez and Gretel Ditros with Moyalde. Thank you so much, even though that I was not able to be with you in the morning session because I was in this junior high school class. But I know that you have presented, you have done your best, and congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you so much for helping the Davao Oriental Division in this training. We have also si Brando Saison. So, ang galing mo, Brando. Ang daming comment dito na para kang sa TV host. Brando with Saadia Estrella. Ang galing-galing yung lahat. Senior high school talaga na teachers kayo. So, I hope also that other teachers learn a lot of the things that you have shown. So again, may I request, as per instruction from Ma'am Connie Wong, our training leader, the lead manager of this training, that you will join with us in the plenary session. The link that is given this in the morning. So try to join because we will have some brief interview of the simulators. Ma'am Connie and the rest of the EPS team will ask something, or you are requested to share your feelings, your experiences of coming up with this presentation, with the simulation, with the use of the LMS, of course. So again, thank you so much for your positive response. Thank you for the talent, the skills, and the initiative that you have done just to become this training a very successful one. Thank you so much, and mabuhay ang Davao Oriental, mabuhay ang mga teacher simulators, ang mabuhay ang teaching force of the Davao Oriental. Thank you. So mag-break muna tayo and then you join us in the plenary session. Thank you.